Everybody in your life will have a turn back moment. No matter who you are, you're going to have such a period in your life where it seems like it's not working. You're going to have doubts, you're going to have a lot of trials and tribulations and challenges, and everybody has what's called a turn back moment. You always have a moment in your life where the direction you're going, you will have to make a decision to keep going or you turn back. The sad thing is, the average person turns back. But think about this. If you're going somewhere and you turn back, you can never get there. And I had really dark moments, man, where I thought I just didn't think I was going to make it. I mean, where I am today, I didn't see it clearly at all. I had a lot of turn back moments. I made turning back, giving up, never an option.
Anchor your life in your future. Don't anchor your life in your past, because that'll always be tethering you and pulling you back. Anchor your life in your future, and that'll give you the power to move forward. See, if you focus on the things of your past, you'll start to get defined by your past. Your past is going to define you. Well, what do you mean? You'll always be thinking of yourself as, oh, I'm the guy that was divorced twice, or I'm the guy whose kid ran away or really messed up. Oh, I'm the guy that made that stupid decision. I'm the guy that has that addiction and I struggled with it for so long. I'm the guy that had his house foreclosed on. And listen very carefully. Your past is either going to define you, or you can define your past. It's up to you.
What would happen if before you left the house in the morning, you just took a moment and bowed down and said, God, I just want to thank you for today. I want to thank you for helping me. I believe I can do whatever I need to do today through Christ who strengthens me. I'd like everything to be good and work out the way I'd like it to, but God, if it don't, I know you're with me and it will work out good eventually. What would happen if at noon, in addition to having a little sandwich, you'd go somewhere and bow down for a minute and say, God, I just want to thank you for getting me through the first half of this day. And I'm so grateful, God, that you're working in me and you're going to... And then again in the evening or at night.
There are lies that the devil actually peddles to you all the time. Do you ever find yourself thinking, you know, I just can't change, you know? Even if I try, I'll always be overweight. My family's always struggled with that. Or we'll always be in debt, you know. My family, we're just not good with money. Or marriage, like I'm just, you know, it's just, he's never going to change. I'm no good at relationships. You know, whenever I start to grow close, I do something to screw it up. In fact, I'm a screw up, you know. I can't believe God would care about somebody like me. Listen to me. That's the voice of your enemy. He's waging war on the battlefield of your mind to keep you captive. Do you know what Jesus called Satan? A liar and a punk. Listen to this. He said, there is no truth in him. When he lies, this is the devil, he speaks his native language, for he is what? A liar and the father of lies. In other words, he gives birth to lies all the time. So understand, Satan is an enemy, and he's always looking for a place in your mind where you may agree with a falsehood that is not true.
You wake up in the morning, thoughts sometimes whisper, it's going to be a lousy day. I have so many problems. I don't feel like dealing with these children. You can either dwell on that, believe that it's true, and you'll go around discouraged. It'll become a reality. You'll have a lousy day. But a better approach is to say, no thanks. I'm not going to dwell on those discouraging thoughts. They came to my mind, but I know I control the doorway. I don't have to allow them in. I'm going to erase them and replace them with some better thoughts. This is going to be a great day. Father, thank you that I'm alive. Thank you that you woke me up this morning. Thank you that I'm healthy. Thank you that you have a bright future in store for me. God said in Isaiah, when you go through the waters, I will be with you. When you go through the rivers, they will not overwhelm you. When you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. It's interesting that God didn't say, I'll keep you out of every fire. You won't have to face any floods. No, He said the challenges will come. There will be adversities and things we don't understand. But the whole key to this verse is when He said, I will be with you in the fire, in the flood, in the famine. Is it a greater testimony that God kept you out of the fire? or that He came with you in the fire and brought you through it. At the start of the day, you need to set your mind. When you get out of bed, Father, thank you for the gift of this day. It's another day you've made. I'm going to choose to be happy. I'm going to see the best. I'm going to be a blessing to others. I'm going to live this day to the full. If you don't set your mind, the enemy will set it for you. You'll wake up, think about all your problems, everything you've done wrong. I'll never break this addiction. I should have eaten better yesterday. I can't believe that coworker was rude to me. Don't start the day off negative. Don't bring yesterday's trouble, yesterday's disappointment, yesterday's failures into today. Start the day afresh and anew. The psalmist said, God's mercies are new every morning. Not every afternoon, not every evening. Each morning, receive the new mercy. Yesterday's failures into today. Start the day afresh and anew.